Hello friends, today at the historic Grand and world's largest Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, the IPL 2026 Grand Final witnessed a thrilling drama that left millions of fans stunned. At the start of this epic battle, Gujarat Titans captain Shubman Gill and an informed opener Sai Sudarshan took the crease, while RCB's bowlers tightened their grip on the match with a tight bowling attack. Wanchapa. But the real excitement began when King Virat Kohli, chasing the target, rained fours and sixes to all corners of the field, turning the tide of the match. But the dramatic and shocking twist at the end of the match left the entire stadium and millions of cricket fans sitting in front of their TV screens stunned. Hello friends, today at the historic Grand and world's largest Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, the IPL 2026 Grand Finale, eagerly awaited by the entire world, was played. Miss Zije played. The blockbuster final between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Gujarat Titans was a battle not just for winning a trophy, but for immortalizing one's name in cricket history. It held the breath of over 1.25 lakh spectators and millions of cricket fans worldwide. When the captains of both teams came to the middle of the field for the toss, the stadium's roar was unstoppable. Royal Challengers Bangalore captain Rajat Patidar won the toss and considering the night conditions and dew factor on the Ahmedabad pitch, made the bold and strategic decision to bowl first, inviting Gujarat Titans to bat first. With their strategic strategy in place, when the Gujarat Titans openers took the field, their intentions were clear. They would not allow the Bangalore bowlers to dominate this title match at any cost. Opening the innings for Gujarat Titans was the opening pair of young sensation Sai Sudarshan and captain Shubman Gill. From the moment they stepped onto the crease, they made it clear that they would not allow the RCB bowlers to dominate in this final. New Zealand fast bowler Jacob Duffy came in to bowl the first over for Bengaluru, and Sai Sudarshan welcomed him with a very aggressive approach. Duffy bowled the third ball slightly down the leg on the line of leg stump. Sudarshan displayed his wrist magic and effortlessly dispatched the ball towards fine leg for 4 runs. The very next ball, Duffy bowled an overpitched delivery outside, off which Sudarshan took off his front foot and hit a brilliant drive between covers and mid-off for his second consecutive 4.
Presenting the Redmi Turbo 5, the fastest Redmi ever. Win half the battle before your opponent even loads the game. Now you must skip the ad. Oh, you're still here? Then play fearlessly without any lag. Redmi Turbo 5, ready when you are. Available now on Amazon.in.
హైదరాబాద్లో మీకు వీకెండ్ హోమ్ కావాలా? అది మీరు అనుకున్న బడ్జెట్లో లగ్జూరియస్ మోడర్న్ హౌస్ కావాలా? ట్రెడిషనల్ హోమ్ కావాలా? అవునండి, ఇప్పుడు అందుబాటులో ఉన్నాయి. షాద్ నగర్ వైపు బెంగళూరు హైవేలో త్రిబులార్కి దగ్గరగా స్వర్గసీమ వెంచర్లో అందుబాటులో ఉన్నాయి. మీరు కింద కనిపిస్తున్న నంబర్కి కాల్ చేస్తే మన వాళ్ళు ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ కూడా అరేంజ్ చేస్తారు. నా వెనక్కి కనిపిస్తున్న ఇల్లు పరమటి మొక్కల ఇల్లు, అంటే వెస్ట్ ఫేసింగ్ అనమాట. 167 గజాల్లో ఉంది. ఇది కేవలం 35 లక్షల రూపాయలు మీ సొంతం చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇది 550 SFT ఉంది. చిన్న ఇల్లని సౌకర్యాలకు లోటు ఉంటుంది అనుకోవద్దు. దీనికి చుట్టూ కాంపౌండ్ వాల్ ఉంటుంది, ఓవర్ హెడ్ వాటర్ ట్యాంక్ ఉంటుంది, అండర్ గ్రౌండ్ సంప్ ఉంటుంది. లోపల వాడిన ఉపకరణలన్నీ కూడా ఏ కోటీశ్వరుడు సొంతంగా కట్టించుకున్న ఇంటికి కూడా తక్కువగా ఉండదు. చాలా అద్భుతమైన క్వాలిటీ మెటీరియల్తో ఇల్లు నిర్మిస్తున్నాం. ఈస్ట్ ఫేస్లో
భారత ప్రభుత్వం కల భారతదేశమంతా బీమా పొందాలి. ఈ ఆలోచనతో ప్రభుత్వం లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ పాలసీ నుండి జీఎస్టీని తొలగించింది. తద్వారా మీ కుటుంబ భద్రతపై 0 జీఎస్టీ ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు టర్మ్ లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ మరింత సరసమైనదిగా మారింది.
Or, on the fifth ball of the same over, Duffy bowled a short pitch delivery, which Sudran attempted to pull, but the ball went straight into the gloves of wicketkeeper Jitesh Sharma. On-field umpire Nitin Menon immediately gave Sudarshan out caught behind, following Bengaluru's strong appeal. However, Sudarshan wasted no time in taking a review. Ultra Edge clearly showed that the ball had made no contact with the bat or gloves, forcing the umpire to reverse his decision. In the second over, swing maestro Bhuvneshwar Kumar came on. On the third ball, Captain Shubman Gill stepped forward slightly and played a magnificent punch drive shot towards the covers, opening his account with a superb 4. When Josh Hazlewood came on to bowl in the third over, Shubman Gill pulled the first ball of the innings over mid-wicket for a powerful 4. However, Hazlewood bowled a superb short arm flank delivery with extra bounce at 140.8 kilometer divide H. Gale couldn't fully control his favorite short arm jab pull shot against the bounce, and the ball hit the top edge of the bat and flew into the air towards mid-off. Captain Rajat Patidar, running to his right, took a very safe and wide catch. Shubman Gill made 10 runs off 8 balls with 2 fours, leaving Gujarat in the pavilion. Then, in the fourth over, Bhuvneshwar Kumar struck again. He bowled a brilliant and sharp bouncer to Sudarshan, who, without fully committing, went for a pull shot. The ball took the top edge of his bat and flew in the air towards short, fine leg, where wicketkeeper Jitesh Sharma, running to his right, took a superb running catch. Sai Sudarshan was dismissed for 12 runs off 12 balls, leaving Gujarat Titans in trouble. Joss Butler, the veteran number 3, came in and smashed a 4 towards fine leg off Bhuvneshwar's last ball. Meanwhile, new batsman Nishan Sindhu smashed 2 consecutive 4s off Hazlewood in the 5th over, one of which went over the boundary after being misfielded by Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Rasak Salamdar came into the attack for the first time in the 6th over. Sindhu once again flicked a ball down the leg side for a superb boundary, taking Gujarat's score past 50 by the end of the power play. However, in the 9th over, Razak Salamdar made a brilliant comeback. Seeing Nishant Sindhu advancing down the pitch, Razak cleverly bowled a precise short-pitched bouncer. Sindhu appeared completely helpless in the face of the pace and bounce, and flat-batted the ball straight into the hands of Devdutt Padikkal, the long on-fielder, for an easy catch. Nishant Sindhu returned to the pavilion after scoring 20 runs off 18 balls, including 3 fours. Following Sindhu's dismissal, Washington Sundar came in at number 5. Sundar played a pull shot off the last delivery of Jacob Duffy in the 11th over. The fielder at deep, fine leg dive to take the catch. However, replays clearly showed the ball had touched the grass between the fielder's fingers, giving Sundar a major lifeline. The match once again tilted completely in Royal Challengers Bangalore's favour when the captain introduced an experienced spinner Krunal Pandya into the bowling attack in the 13th over. Krunal took the crucial wicket Bangalore desperately needed with the very first ball of his over. Butler had been settled at the crease for several overs and was looking to advance and play a big shot. Krunal anticipated his intentions and, keeping his eyes locked on the batsman, bowled a fast and accurate wide Yorker well outside the off-stump. Butler was completely deceived by the pace and turn and came out of his crease, whereupon wicketkeeper Jitesh Sharma made no mistake and with his cheetah-like agility dispossessed him bidace. Jos Butler was stumped for 19 3 balls off 23 balls, including 1 4. After Butler's dismissal, Arshad Khan came to the crease, and on the fourth ball of the same over, lofted Krunal Pandya's full delivery of mid-wicket for a historic and towering 6 of the 2026 final, raising some concerns in the RCB camp, even SCB camp. Jacob Duffy returned in the 14th over, but Arshad Khan and Washington Sundar combined to target his over. Sundar picked Duffy's first delivery of a short-length delivery and hit a powerful 4 towards mid-wicket. Then, on the very next ball, Sundar took the outside edge and went past the wicket-keeper for his second consecutive 4 Watniki. On the fourth ball of the same over, Arshad Khan also slotted Duffy's slower delivery and smashed it straight down the ground over the bowler's head for a massive 6, taking a total of 17 runs from the over. But in the 15th over, Josh Hazlewood returned to the pavilion and dealt the biggest blow to the Gujarat Titans' counter-attack. Hazlewood, using his ferocious pace and explosive pace, delivered a sharp short pitch bouncer at Arshad Khan's body on the very first ball of his over. Arshad cramped himself trying to make room, and while attempting to pull, the ball took the top edge of his bat and flew high into the air towards short man toward fine leg. Fielder Rasik Salamdar made no mistake and took a very safe and easy catch. Arshad Khan returned to the pavilion after a brief but fiery cameo of 15 runs, including 2 magnificent 6s in 6 balls. After his dismissal, finisher Rahul Tetia came to the crease to join Sundar Sundar. Amidst this fiery batting and the constant fluctuation of wickets after 15 overs of play, Gujarat Titans' score had reached a very challenging and precarious 105 for 5 overs half 5. Gujarat's innings was at a low ebb due to the immense pressure of this title match. Washington Sundar, playing a very aggressive and strong innings of 23 runs in just 21 balls, including 2 brilliant 4s, was fighting alone at the crease. Rahul Tewatia, who was also supporting him at the other end, scored a run in 2 balls. At the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, the Royal Challengers Bangalore's sharp bowlers were able to contain Gujarat's lower-order batsmen in the final 30 balls of death overs and tightened their grip on the match. At the end of 15 overs, Gujarat Titans' score was 105 for 5, and the field was filled with the noise of RCB fans or stands. Bengaluru's swing maestro Bhuvneshwar Kumar returned to bowl the 16th over of the innings. Newcomer Rahul Tetia displayed his finesse on the 5th ball of the over. Bhuvneshwar bowled short-pitched delivery, slightly outside off-stump, which Tetia waited for until the last moment. Bhuvneshwar's pace was used to great effect, and with a highly artistic shot he sent the ball over wicketkeeper Jitesh Sharma's head for a stunning boundary. A stunning boundary. However, in the 17th over, young sensation Rasa Salamdar, returning to the bowling attack, wreaked havoc on the Gujarat Titans camp, further tightening Bengaluru's grip on the match. Rasik bowled the first ball of his over, a slower delivery pitched slightly outside, off stump. Rahul Tetia, intent on a big shot, was already determined to play a heavy, slow shot off mid-on, but he was completely caught off guard by the slow pace of the ball. The ball took the outside edge of his bat and flew in the air towards mid-on. Captain Rajatpati Dar, standing alert, ran back, keeping his eyes fixed on the ball, and took a very safe, clean catch in the air, ending Tetia's innings. Rahul Tetia returned to the pavilion after scoring 7 runs off 5 balls, including 1-4, inflicting Gujarat's 6th major blow. Following Tetia's dismissal, the tall all-rounder Jason Holder joined Washington's Sundar at the crease. Experienced fast bowler Josh Hazelwood returned to bowl the 18th over of the innings, and the over was filled with thrilling runs and intense drama. Sundar, on Hazelwood's very first ball, swung the ball short of leg stump. The ball slightly edged his gloves and went over the wicketkeeper, and Sundar took the team forward with a lucky boundary. On the 4th ball of the same over, Hazelwood made the mistake of bowling a slightly full delivery straight onto his pads. Sundar displayed his class and, using his strong wrists, beat the mid-wicket fielder for his 2nd consecutive boundary. Running from long on, legendary fielder Virat Kohli tried desperately to stop the ball by sliding, but his body touched the boundary line, and the umpire called it a 4. On the 5th ball of the same over, Hazelwood delivered a sharp, short-pitch delivery inside the leg stump, completely beating Sundar completely. Following a strong appeal from the Bengaluru players, the umpire declared it wide. However, Captain Patidar immediately took a review for a ball caught behind. Bengaluru lost their review due to a flat line appearing on the ultra-edge screen. On the last ball of the over, Jason Holder also opened his hands and sent a floaty delivery from Hazelwood straight down the bowler's head for a 4 he bore. This resulted in a solid 16 runs from the over. The match once again tilted completely in Royal Challengers Bangalore's favour when the experienced Bhuvneshwar Kumar returned to bowl the 19th over. Bhuvneshwar hit the first ball of his over slightly outside the off-stump, which Washington Sundar, staying in the crease, hit hard and sent the ball through the mid-wicket fielders for another brilliant 4. But Bhuvneshwar showed his class on the 3rd ball of the same over. He bowled a sharp, short-pitch bouncer on the line of off-stump, which bounced extra on the body of the tall batsman Jason Holder. Holder, without fully committing, went for a pull shot. The ball took a heavy top edge of the bat and flew high into the air towards short third man. Wicketkeeper Jitesh Sharma and Josh Hazelwood, standing at short third man, both lunged for the catch. But Hazelwood finally made the call, and Toomey, stepping safely to his left, took a simple catch dodge. Jason Holder was out for 7 runs off 5 balls, including a 4. Holder's departure brought star all-rounder Rashid Khan to the crease. The match was now down to the final 6 balls of the 20th over, and Captain Raja Patidar once again entrusted the responsibility of bowling the 20th over to young fast bowler Rasik Salamdar. Rasik attempted to bowl a slower delivery while outside off-stump on the very first ball of his over, but missed the length and it landed straight in the slot. Taking full advantage of this, Rashid Khan, standing at the crease, smashed a stunning forehanded slam 6, like a tennis forehand, thrust straight into the long-on stands. This 6 brought some relief to the Gujarat fans, but Rasik made a brilliant comeback on the very next ball. But he bowled another sharp, short-pitched bouncer on middle stump. Rashid Khan stepped out of his crease slightly, looking to play another big aerial pull shot down the leg side, but he was completely beaten by the ball's extra pace and bounce. The ball took the top edge of his bat and flew towards deep backward square leg. Romario Shepherd, standing on the boundary line, made no mistake, keeping his hands steady, and took a brilliant and safe catch. Rashid Khan returned to the pavilion after scoring 7 runs in 3 balls, including a brilliant 6, and Gujarat lost their 8th wicket. After Rashid's dismissal, Kagiso Rabada came to the crease as the last batsman. When Kagiso Rabada came into the attack for Bengaluru in the first over, Venkatesh Iyer took his front foot without hesitation on the very first ball. Rabada bowled a good length delivery outside off stump. Iyer opened RCB's account with an inside-out shot and smashed a superb boundary over cover point. On the third ball of the same over, Iyer used his long levers to hit a Rabada delivery off middle stump for a magnificent 6 over mid-wicket. He also hit a powerful drive straight down the fourth ball for his second consecutive boundary. On the last ball, Iyer took an outside edge off a fast delivery from Rabada, which went over the wicketkeeper for a boundary. This brought a total of 18 runs from Rabada's first over. Mohammad Siraj returned for the second over. Kohli displayed his wristwork on the first ball, hitting a superb boundary off the line of his pass towards square leg. He also mistimed a short delivery on the third ball for another powerful boundary towards mid-wicket. On the fifth ball of the same over, Iyer also hit a back-on-flit delivery for a boundary, giving Bengaluru a flying start. Kagiso Rabada returned in the third over. But King Kohli was batting in a different light today, and he completely destroyed Rabada's over. He couldn't see over. Kohli. He just played, scoring his second consecutive boundary. Then, on the third ball, he powered a sharp, good-length delivery from Rabada, using his strong wrist to hit a towering and spectacular 6 over, mid-on. He also pulled the short ball towards square leg on the fourth ball, putting immense pressure on Rabada. Mohammad Siraj returned in the fourth over. On the second ball, Venkatesh Iyer played a short delivery. The ball took the top edge of his bat and soared high into the air where fielder I. Sudarshan running from the deep dove. But the ball went straight over his hands and over the boundary for a 6. However, Siraj's quick-fire delivery on the very next third ball resulted in the dismissal of Devdutt Padikkal for just 1 run, giving RCB their second wicket. Following Padikkal's departure, Captain Rajat Patidar took the field. On the first ball of the Singh's over, he sensed a powerful pull shot from Mohammad Siraj, hitting it off the back foot for a majestic 6 over the deep square leg boundary. This took Bengaluru's score past 60 by the end of the power play. After the power play, Kagiso Rabada returned in the 7th over. Virat Kohli played a pull shot on a short ball on the last ball. The ball took the top edge of his bat and flew into the air towards the fine leg boundary. With the fielder inside the circle, the ball went straight into the stands for a 6, giving Kohli a reprieve. Jason Holder came on to bowl in the 8th over. Captain Patidar secured his position on the last ball and smashed another powerful boundary towards mid-wicket. However, with the arrival of mystery spinner Rashid Khan in the 9th over, Gujarat Titans made a strong comeback and sent shockwaves through the Bangalore camp or Umber camp. Rashid bowled a scrambled seam leggy in the second ball of his over. Captain Rajat Patidar completely mistimed the delivery, attempting a big slog shot, and the ball flew high towards long on. Kagiso Rabada, standing on the boundary, ran backwards and took a safe catch. Rajat Patidar made 15 runs off 13 balls, including a 4 and 6. His dismissal brought on-rounder Krunal Pandya to the crease. However, Rashid struck again with the 5th ball of the same over, delivering a full leg break. Krunal, attempting a sweep shot from his knees, missed it completely, and the ball hit his pads, prompting umpire Nitin Menon to adjudge him LBWW. Krunal Pandya departed for just 1 run, leaving RCB to lose 4 key wickets for just 85 runs. With 4 wickets down, Australia's explosive finisher Tim David came on at number 6 to support Virat Kohli by body. David immediately brought on RCB's 100- run mark with a powerful 4 towards deep mid-wicket off Jason Holder's last ball of the 10th over. Rashid Khan returned in the 11th over, and David used his cuts on the second ball. The ball took the outside edge of the bat and went past first slip to the third-man boundary for 4-4. On the final ball, David, sensing Rashid's short delivery, hit a massive 6 over long on, putting immense pressure on Zaisa on right side. This incredible run chase continued in the 12th over when Arshad Khan returned. On the second ball of the over, King Virat Kohli took a superb single, completing another historic, powerful and fastest half-century in an IP final in just 25 balls, sending the entire stadium into raptures. On the fourth ball of the same over, Tim David also played a brilliant cut shot off Arshad's short wide delivery for another, superb for another. Rashid Khan returned in the 13th over, and David took another single off the first ball, rotating the strike. Arshad Khan then returned to bowl the 14th over, full of drama and wickets. Arshad bowled the first ball, which Tim David punched towards extra cover for another powerful four off the back foot too, but however, on the last ball of the same over, Arshad Khan, using his speed of 44.3 km/h, bowled a superb off-length delivery with extra bounce sakuri. While trying to make room, Tim David was completely beaten and the ball took the outside edge of the bat and went straight into the gloves of wicketkeeper Joss Butler. Following a strong appeal from Gujarat, the umpire declared not out. However, Captain Gill immediately took a review, and a clear spike was visible on the ultra edge, forcing the umpire to reverse his decision. Tim David was dismissed after a very useful innings of 24 runs in 17 balls, including 3 fours and a brilliant 6. Following his dismissal, wicketkeeper batsman Jitesh Sharma came on to open his account with a magnificent 4 to the covers off a full delivery from Prasad Krishna on the third ball of the 15th over. Amidst this fiery batting and the fluctuating wickets, Royal Challengers Bangalore reached a strong winning total of 139 for 5 at the end of 15 overs. Westos. Bangalore's innings was progressing at an impressive pace of 9.27. King Virat Kohli was at the crease playing a heroic, unimaginable and historic unbeaten innings of 58 runs off just 33 balls, including 5 magnificent 4s and 2 towering 6s. Supporting him at the other end, Jitesh Sharma also remained unbeaten on 4 runs off a ball. Royal Challengers Bangalore now needed a simple 17 runs off the last 30 balls to win the grand final and capture their historic first title, leaving the required run rate at 3.40. Afanate at 3.40. Omasa. Fast bowler Arshad Khan returned to bowl the 16th over of the innings, facing the Gujarat Titans bowlers. King Virat Kohli, fully settled at the crease, welcomed him with an aggressive approach. Arshad made the mistake of bowling a delivery down the leg, a bit short on the leg stump, as per his strategy. Virat Kohli was already prepared for this. He immediately used his magical wrists and unleashed a superb wrist move shot, sending the ball over the fine leg boundary for 4 runs. Then, in the 17th over, mystery spinner Rashid Khan came on to bowl the final over of his spell. He bowled a tight over, allowing only singles and doubles, setting the stage for a nail-biting final over. The match had reached its final moments, and Captain Shubman Gill once again entrusted the responsibility of bowling the 18th over to Arshad Khan. However, Virati's historic and courageous batting in this over stunned the entire Gujarat Titans dugout out. On the second ball of the over, Kohli cleverly guided a back-of-length delivery towards third man, stealing a single and retaining the strike. Then, on the 5th ball, Arshad, under pressure, played a short shot. King Kohli immediately exploited the depth of the crease. He established his strong position and smashed a powerful boundary through the small gap between mid-on and mid-wicket. With this boundary, Royal Challengers Bangalore's score reached exactly the same level as Gujarat, sealing the match. On the very next ball, Arshad Khan, attempting a comeback, made the terrible mistake of bowling a full delivery straight into the batsman's slot. How could Virat Kohli let such a historic opportunity slip away? He immediately cleared his front leg, brought his strong bottom hand into play, and smashed the ball straight over the bowler's head to the long-on boundary for a towering and triumphant 6, bringing the match to a fitting end. Thanks to this fierce and historic fiery attack, Royal Challengers Bangalore scored 161 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in just 18 overs, winning the grand final by a resounding and decisive margin of 5 wickets. King Virat Kohli returned to the pavilion after playing a heroic, unimaginable, and historic unbeaten innings of 75 runs in just 42 balls, including 9 brilliant fours and 3 towering sixes. Wicketkeeper batsman Jitesha Sharma remained unbeaten on 11 off 14 balls. Bangalore's innings ended at an impressive 8.94 Aripur. Arshad Khan for the Gujarat Titans proved a bit expensive in his final over, but Rashid Khan bowled quite economically. With this explosive, resounding, and historic IPL 2026 title win at the historic, magnificent, and was largest Mohammedabad Royal Challengers Bangalore secured complete control of the glittering IPL trophy for the second consecutive time and for etched their name in golden letters in the annals of history, wasn't in the annals of history. At the end of the match, the entire RCB team rushed onto the field and Captain Rajat Patidar, along with all the players, embraced Virat Kohli, due to which the entire stadium was completely filled with the historic celebration of RCB fans, fireworks, and the noise